We're live. We're live. The microphone's on and we're live. What's happening, beautiful, spectacular, and sensational human beings? Craig Goldberg here with In Harmony Interactive, and it's Tuesday and it's 5 p.m. or just after 5 p.m. and we're live. Like we do each and every week at 5 p.m. Set a clock to it. Please join us. If there's a bell or a chime or an alarm above, around, or anywhere, get those notifications and let's get together. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching it on Facebook, please hit the like button, set up the notifications, do all the things to make sure that you hear from us each time we go live, just like we are right now. It's a great opportunity for you to share. It's a great opportunity for you to make a tag. Hello, Tony. Great talking to you earlier today. And it's a great opportunity for you to share this with somebody that you love, or tag somebody here in the comments, because tonight we're going to talk about our technology. We're going to talk about its origins. We're going to talk about its benefits, its potential impact. We're going to talk about vibroacoustic therapy. We're going to talk about all the things that I'm usually so wrapped up on these weekly updates with what's happening, with where we're at, with what we're up to. And I'll give you a little bit of that too, that I don't get to really talk about the technology and its benefits. And of course, you can find that all over our website, and there's a ton of information there as well. But sharing it and hearing my voice and feeling the energy that's behind it is really something that I'm excited about. And obviously, this is technology that I've been very excited about, considering I've been pouring my blood, sweat, and tears along with my business partner and our support staff and our team for the last 4.5 years. In Harmony Interactive is not an overnight success. We have been pushing at this for a very long time. And we're very excited with where we're at right now. We're even more excited with what the future holds. The immediate and the near-term future holds as we feverishly await our second round of 1,000 meditation cushions and more sound lounges, more practitioners. There's an awful lot that's happened. There's a couple of you out there, Tony included, that are waiting for their practitioners to arrive. 5 of our practitioners are waiting for a truck to come up from our manufacturer to our warehouse in San Diego, getting ready to ship out. So we're very excited about that. I'll tell you, the story today in the supply chain is foam and the resources that we need to make everything that goes into producing our sound lounges, our cushions, and of course our practitioners as well. What used to take a couple days is now taking a couple weeks, if not 4 or 5 weeks. And in this case, 6 weeks we've been waiting for foam. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your eagerness to use and work with our technology. We are eternally grateful for each and every one of you being here, listening and hearing what's going on. My name is Craig Goldberg. My official title is president. I'm one of the co-founders here. We're a very small team and a very efficient and effective operation. For the last 4.5 years, we've been making vibroacoustic therapy devices, which is VAT, V-A-T, vibroacoustic, vibration, acoustic, sound therapy. So we're using vibration and sound as therapy, and it is exceptionally therapeutic. If you want to go to our website, you can find a science and research page at the menu right at the top that has pages and pages of white papers and documents, research studies, and different applications, different disease states that it helps and supports, and different ways that you can use and implement our technology as well. There is a ton of science built in what we do. And I am eternally grateful for the fact that my screen is blipping, and I hope that you can still get this. So if one of you that's watching can let me know that I'm still coming in clear, I would greatly appreciate that as I continue to share a little bit more around what we're doing. So VAT, or vibroacoustic therapy, is the formal body of research that governs what we do. It goes back over 40 years. It was coined, the official term vibroacoustic therapy was coined by a gentleman by the name of Olav Skill in the late 1970s. And there are some greats in this industry that have been doing this for a very long time that have been heavily focused. What's happening, Ben? Hello, Monica. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. 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 Give you a little shout out there. Hey, Monica. What's happening, Ben? It's good to see you. We have such an amazing community, and I'm eternally grateful for each and every one of you. I already said that, and I can't say it enough. So vibroacoustic therapy goes back over 40 years. It was originally coined by Olav Skill, who is really the pioneer that has pushed forward the science and the research behind specific frequencies, mainly focused between 30 hertz and 120 hertz. And by the way, anybody who's watching live, if you have any questions, type them in the chat. And I would love to answer any questions that you have, because chances are if you have the question, somebody else has the question as well. And Olav Skill began studying specific frequencies and their impact on our physiology, on our anatomy, on our neurology, on our body and how it functions, and how specific aspects of our overall health and wellness are impacted by frequency. And there are some very specific correlations that have been designed and identified between specific frequencies and their impact on our physiology. And this is the world that we live in right now. Formal vibroacoustic therapy focuses on specific frequencies, 30 hertz, 35 hertz, 40 hertz, 45 hertz, etc., based on specific conditions happening in that person, because we're all different. And it really matters what's happening in your world at the time when you're getting this particular treatment. So a formal vibroacoustic therapy practitioner like myself and many of the folks that represent and utilize our technology are trained on proper intake, on proper integration afterwards, and on what specific frequencies can have what impact on your physiology. Now, music meditations, like you're going to find in our music meditations on our In Harmony Music Meditations app, this is something that absolutely has a tremendous impact and effect on your physiology, your anatomy, and your neurology. However, it is a much softer and easier, more relaxing, more broad spectrum application of our technology. It's good for anyone for the most part. There are a couple of exceptions. If you're pregnant, you definitely want to start low and quiet. You definitely want to talk with your doctor beforehand. And the reason for this is because nobody's really done any formal testing. The fetus is too important that nobody's really done formal testing on the potential impact. I can tell you, I do know pregnant women that have used this through their pregnancy. I do know small children and infants that have used our technology. My daughter is 15 months old. And I'll tell you, my wife was on our technology, turned down low. My wife loves the sound lounge turned all the way to 11. And during her pregnancy, she was obviously much softer than that. She pulled off the volume and the gain significantly, but it was very soothing and calming for her to utilize the sound lounge during her pregnancy. And it's something that you do want to consult your doctor on. It's something you do want to talk to your family and friends about. And I can tell you, my daughter, who was on the sound lounge during pregnancy or during her pregnancy, has absolutely been on the sound lounge since. Within the first few weeks of her life, she was on the sound lounge, and I held her head up off the sound lounge, and I had just the low level vibrations. I think I was playing 30 or 40 hertz, just the low end frequencies, and she absolutely loved it. She is 15 months old. Last night, for the first time, I actually had my daughter on the sound lounge with the headphones on. My daughter loves the headphones that are sitting on top of the meditation cushion, and of course that are hanging next to our sound lounge. She's always playing with it, and I put them on her head and she rips them off. Well, over the last couple of weeks, she's actually been putting them on her head and leaving them on. And a couple of days ago, my wife actually connected it to the iPod that drives our sound lounge and began playing In Harmony music for her, and her entire face lit up. So yesterday, Sunday actually, I had her laying on the sound lounge with the headphones on. The sound lounge was off, and I said, you know what, let's turn on the sound lounge and let's see what happens. And I did just that, and she lit up. Her face lit up. She started giggling and laughing and holding the sound lounge. It was really something else. It was really wild and wonderful to watch, and I of course lit up. And anyway, it's something for you to experiment and play with. I can tell you that children love what we do. It is one of the most powerful tools for ADHD. And again, this isn't going to cure. That's not the solution here. However, it is going to help individuals cope with and work through the processes associated with it. So calming the distracted mind. Is there anything more distracted than an ADHD mind that needs to hop from topic to topic? I know it because I was diagnosed with it as a kid. And my mom, thank you, I love you, bless you, opted not to put me on any type of prescription drugs. And I'm eternally grateful for that. So Kids absolutely love our technology. It's a soothing and calming place for them to find quiet and relaxation. Monica, absolutely. It's so wonderful. Infants absolutely love our technology. Pets, I've been getting a lot of text messages, emails, and Telegram messages with pictures of pets and animals on or around our technology as well, which of course is heartwarming and beautiful to see. A lot of animals and pets love the cushions, and they just curl up in the footwell. It's actually super cute. I'm going to put together I'm going to put together a little slideshow, and we'll show you next week some of the pictures that have been sent in. So if you're watching this and you have a photograph of a loved one or somebody that you'd want to contribute to that photo slideshow, please send it over to me. You can post a comment, ask for my email address. I can actually put my email address right up here. You can email me at craig@iaminharmony.com. craig@iaminharmony.com. And I would absolutely love to hear from you. If you have a picture, if you have an image, if you have something that warms your heart and you think you might want to share with some other folks, please share it. So our technology in vibroacoustic therapy, music meditations, and formal vibroacoustic therapy. So music meditations are really good for anyone. You are listening to music. However, you're laying on the sound lounge, which is upgrading your auditory experience to full body. So not only are you listening with your ears, but you are feeling each frequency and each vibration with every cell in your body. And let me tell you, it feels absolutely incredible. You have little mechanoreceptors in your skin that feel pressure. So if you were to whisk your hand by that, the way that you feel wind is through a small pressure sensor in the top layer of your skin. And it's called a mechanoreceptor. And that mechanoreceptor sends a signal to the brain of a specific frequency. And when you're laying on the sound lounge or sitting on the cushion or laying on the practitioner, your body is feeling those same frequencies as your ears, which creates this three-dimensional, fully immersive sound and auditory experience in which the brain feels as though it is surrounded by the music. It's literally inside the music. And I think I want to add that you can listen to anything on the Sound Lounge. You can listen to our app and the music meditations. You can listen to YouTube. You can listen to podcasts. You can listen to Pandora or Spotify or any music that you have on your phone, tablet, computer, anything that you can plug a 3.5 millimeter audio jack into, you can play through the Sound Lounge. Now, not every track and every composition is going to be able to activate the Sound Lounge because our transducers activate between 20 and 200 hertz. Remember, vibroacoustic therapy focuses on 30 hertz to 120 hertz. So we wanted our transducers to be just outside that range. And then when you lay on the Sound Lounge, you also have the headphones. The frequency range on the Sound Lounge headphones, which is the HD Sennheiser HD280 Pros, the frequency range of the Sennheisers is 8 hertz all the way up to 28 or 25,000 hertz. So outside of the range of the human ear is 20 hertz up to 20,000 hertz as a general rule. So from the headphones, you're getting the full range, and then from the Sound Lounge, you're getting the low end. And that's what creates that three-dimensional sound experience. You're hearing the same frequencies that you're feeling. And I got to tell you, it is absolutely wild, absolutely incredible, and really spectacular. The potential benefits. So first and foremost, it is calming and relaxing. Let's just keep it really simple. When you're listening to music and you're laying on the Sound Lounge, there's no directive. There's nothing you're supposed to be doing. There's no right way to do it, no wrong way to do it. You are simply a guy or a gal laying on the Sound Lounge, listening to music and losing yourself in the music and giving yourself a break from this reality and an opportunity for you to relax and calm your nervous system. And over the course of a 22-minute session, your mind, body, and spirit will become aligned and calmed and relaxed. Secondly, the vibration is antispasmodic. And what's so important about this is it calms and relaxes your nervous system, and it calms and relaxes the muscles in your body. So a lot of us are tense just from stress, strain, anxiety, and the thrills of everyday life. A lot of us have injuries in which our back or a certain part of our muscle group has tightened up around an injury. Well, getting on the Sound Lounge calms and relaxes. So if that muscle is tight around the injury, when you get on the Sound Lounge, that muscle begins to calm and relax and flatten. Now, if the stimuli is still there, if the injury is still there, your back is going to tighten up again as a protective mechanism to protect your body from further injury. However, a lot of folks hurt their back. They don't rehabilitate themselves properly. Their body heals itself, fixes itself, and yet the muscles still stay tight around that particular injury. And when that happens and you get on a sound lounge and you have a session and one session calms and relaxes that muscle group, it's antispasmodic, it relaxes the muscle group, the muscles don't tighten around the injury again. They stay calm and relaxed. And true relief is felt. It's really a remarkable experience for me as a practitioner and somebody who's creating this technology to be able to share this with the world and watch people get on and off the technology for the first time. It is blissful and wonderful for me to be able to share this gift with the world. And I am eternally grateful each and every time that I get to do it, because most people haven't been on a sound lounge until they have been. Most people aren't familiar with the power of that experience. Even if you're a bass head and you love vibration and you stand in front of a stack of speakers, you're still not laying down or sitting down and relaxing your body. You're dancing, you're jumping up and down. So even though you're getting the benefits and probably catching and dropping into harmonic resonance, you're still not really letting yourself go by laying down and truly relaxing into the current moment. And that's the power of the sound lounge and the practitioner being in a laid down position. And of course, the meditation cushion is phenomenal. It's a different feeling, and yet it's very much the same. Having on the meditation cushion, having that transducer right at your root, every time I get on it, I sit up straight. My back, my shoulders roll back, my neck goes straight up and down above my spine. And I feel like I'm just sitting up so straight, so powerful, so strong. On that cushion with the transducer where it's at, you can literally feel your earlobes vibrating up and down. You can literally feel your jaw when you relax this jaw muscle, because of the vibroacoustics, it's antispasmodic, as I mentioned. As this muscle begins to adjust, you just feel your cheeks vibrating up and down. It's really it's a very wild feeling, and I hope each and every one of you get to experience it. So vibroacoustic therapy, it calms and relaxes the nervous system in addition to that. So it resets the nervous system from a sympathetic nervous system response, which is associated with fight or flight, stress, anxiety, into a calm and relaxed parasympathetic nervous system response, which obviously is associated with relaxation and a very calm and serene outlook on what's happening around you. Today, there are so many reasons for us to get worked up. There are so many reasons for us to get agitated. There's so many reasons for us to get stimulated, and in a lot of ways, overstimulated. So having a calming and relaxing experience on a sound lounge is something that can reset your nervous system multiple times a day. There's no limitation to how much you can do on the sound lounge or how often you can get on it. I know people that are on it morning, noon, and night. I know people that have slept on it. I know people that use it regularly to calm and relax and reset their nervous system, because there are so many stimuli around them at any one time. So a little bit on our technology. I know there's a ton more. If you do have any questions, feel free to write them in the comments. If you're catching the recording, write them in the comments, and I'll do my best to get on there and answer either on the chat thread or I'll do it. I'll do another one. Obviously, we do this every week. I also have our Thursday night live or Thursday afternoon live on our Instagram feed as well. So I am eternally grateful for each and every one of you. As I've said multiple times, it just seems to be something that's stuck in my psyche right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. And as always, Craig Goldberg, In Harmony Interactive, and I will see you. When am I going to see you? I'm going to see you on Thursday on Instagram. I'm going to see you next Tuesday right here on YouTube or Facebook. I hope you have a spectacular day. Bye-bye.